In this lecture, we're going to look at composite figures. We're going to look at how to find the area and the perimeter of composite figures. We'll start by identifying composite shapes and then how we look for the area of composite shapes, and then we conclude with perimeter of composite shapes with some examples. So composite shapes are composed of two or more basic shapes. So in this composite shape here, we have two rectangles that form this composite shape. So to find the area of composite shapes, we're going to decompose the composite shape into its basic shapes. We're going to look for the area of each of the basic shapes, and then we add up the areas together. And then that should give us the area of the composite shape. Now let's look at this example. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a dotted line here to break this up into two different composite shapes. I call this A over here. I call this B. So area of A is going to be length times width, which is the length is going to be 4 plus 4 plus 5, and then the width is 7. So this is going to give us 13 times 7, which is 91 square feet. And then area of B is length times width, which is 13 multiplied by 5, which is 65 square feet. So the area of the composite shape is going to be area of A plus area of B, which is equal to 91 square feet plus 65 square feet, which is going to give us 156 square feet. So now we have another composite shape here that we're going to look for the area of. We have a triangle. Let's call the rectangle A and we call the triangle B. So area of A is going to be 22 feet multiplied by 4 feet, which is going to give us 88 square feet. Area of B, that is a triangle, so it's going to be half base times height, which is half. Your base is going to be 25 minus 22, 25 minus 22, and then your height is 4. So 1/2 3 times 4, which is going to give us 6 square feet. So area of the shape is going to be equal to the sum of both areas, which is 88 square feet plus 6 square feet, which is 94 square feet. Now we have something here that looks like a field. So we have A, B, and C. So A and C have the same measurement. So let's look at area of A is equal to pi r squared, and then because it's a half circle, we divide by 2, which is pi r is going to be 70 over 2 squared, because 70 is the diameter here. So this is going to give us 1225 pi. For the sake of this lesson, I'm not going to convert the pi to anything. I'm just going to leave the answer with pi in the answer. So area of A is going to be the same as area of C. So area of C is also going to be 1225 pi. let's look at the area of B is length times width, which is the length is 120 meters, the width is 70 meters, so that's going to give us 8,400 square meters. So area of the shape is area of A plus area of B plus area of C. So this is going to give us 1,225 pi meters squared plus 8,400 square meter plus 1,225 pi square meter. So this is I'm going to simplify this in terms of pi. This is going to be 8,400 square meter plus 2,450 pi square meter. So this is the area of that shape. Now let's look at the perimeter of composite shapes. We're going to identify the boundaries of the composite shape and find the length of each line that forms the boundaries of the shape, and then we're going to add them together. Let's start with this shape here. So for this, we're going to add up, we're going to look for the length of this right here. We're going to find this length here. We're going to find this length here, and then add them up together. So I always like to use a starting point. So I'm going to call this my starting point over here. So the perimeter is going to be, so this length here is going to be 4 plus 4 plus 5, which is going to be 13. Plus, now we have 7 here. Plus, we have 4 over here. And then plus, we have 13. Plus 5 plus 13 plus 4 plus 7. And so you add up all of these together. So 13 plus 7, 20, plus 4, 24, plus 13, 37, plus 5, 42, plus 13, 55, plus 4, 59 plus 7, that's going to give us 66 centimeters, or rather 66 feet. So this is going to give us 66 feet as the perimeter of this shape. Now we're going to get the perimeter of this shape as well. So the perimeter is going to be, we're going to start from this point here, 22 plus 5 plus the length of this whole thing here is 25 plus 4. 22 plus 5 is 27 plus 25, 52 plus 4 is going to give us 56 feet. So the perimeter of this shape is 56 feet. Now let's find the perimeter of this. Okay, we need to find the value of the perimeter of the semicircle. So perimeter is pi, because we have a diameter, we're going to say pi diameter divided by 2, because it's a half of a circle, plus 2 multiplied by length plus breadth or width, plus pi diameter divided by 2. So this is going to give us 70 pi divided by 2 plus 2 multiplied by 120 plus 70 plus 70 pi divided by 2. So we have 120 plus 70, that's 190 times 2. We have 380 plus 70 pi. So when you compute this, we're not going to simplify pi, we're going to leave the answer in terms of pi. So this is going to give us 380 plus 70 pi meters as the perimeter of the shape given, or we can say the length of the shape.